welcome back to the channel. Sass here. I'm here for another 90-day fiance, honey. What did y'all think about last night's episode? We had a whole lot of Natalie and Mike. And we seen Julia. Honey, Julia is out of nerves. She's out, y'all. She is fed up, honey. But we'll get to Julia later, alright? First, I may do a live tomorrow. I don't know yet. We'll see. I'll put it on my community board. And I need to do better in announcing it, like on Instagram. Do y'all really follow that? Do y'all get y'all's news from Instagram, or y'all just there to see pictures? Y'all let me know. But anyway, I may do a live tomorrow. I may not. I got a couple of things that I need to do. But I won't be able to do one Wednesday and Thursday. So I may squeeze one in tomorrow. If not, then y'all ain't going to get no live this week. But anyway, let's talk about 90-Day Fiancé. Let's start off with Stephanie and Ryan. Well, guess what, y'all? The borders have opened. And she is able to go see her birthday Ryan, honey, because you know it's been 10 months. It's been 10 long months, honey. And it's time to go see him. Y'all remember last week, honey? He was not here for nothing. They had a big old fight, but honey, now everything is good in the hood. So she's packing up all the things she has bought for him. Shoes, shirts, pants, watches. 12 watches. One of those watches cost $3,000. What is this boy gonna do with 12 watches, y'all? What is this boy gonna do with 12 watches? Stephanie said they need to work on their relationship. Things been shaky. But see, once she goes over there and they get to talk to each other, it's all good. She also got another piece of jewelry. Her mother's ring. I said, Stephanie, please don't do that. Please do not hand over a piece of valuable jewelry that has sentimental value behind it to this boy to give to you as an engagement ring. Stephanie says it means a lot to her. Her mother's ring. Well, I would hope so. So she went ahead and she took that ring down there to Belize. I said, Stephanie. So she gets to Belize. Okay, Ryan is there to greet her. Honey, he done went over to the airport gift shop and got her some flowers and a balloon that said, I love you on it. Belize got Kroger's, y'all. So he didn't go on over to Kroger's. He went over to the airport gift shop. Kissy, kissy, huggy, huggy, honey. They was happy to see each other. Honey, all that slobbering and kissing and licking, I was like, ew. No, thank you. But everything was all good. See, the other week, they was mad at each other, fussing. See, he don't know why he loves her. He don't know if they gonna be together. But now, honey, he is trying his best to make up to her. Because, see, she brought him, shiny things. Gifts. Belize look pretty. Belize looks like it is beautiful. Oh, it looked gorgeous. So they go to the hotel, and it's still kissy, kissy, huggy, huggy. Everything is good. He's making up, making it up to her. He wants to show her that he is in it to win it. He loves her, and of course, she would like that. So they're unpacking. And honey, this whole scene was like, this is what this scene was to me. It was like a mother who went and got their son new clothes for school. And she's telling him about it when he comes home from school. Then it seemed like that. She's like, I know you needed shirts. I know you needed underwear. I know you need shorts. And I know you need 12 watches. I said, Lord have mercy. She got him a bonnet. She got him all kinds of stuff. Meanwhile, Ryan is in the confessional. He said, I appreciate all those things that she gave me, but I would rather have the money. I see your true color shining through. Cyndi Lauper, honey. Honey, Cyndi Lauper got rich off that song. But anyway, so they're sitting there. And she says, you know how you can make it up to me? Do you know how you can ease my mind? I want to go through your phone. See, that's how you make it up to me. You know, last time you was cutting a shine. You hurt my feelings. But see, this time, this is how you make it up to me. Let me see your phone. Unlock it. So here comes Ryan. Ain't got no problem with it. Ain't got nothing to hide. Ryan, he hands her his phone, child. She's going through it. She says, now who is Kayla FC? And he was like, you sure that says Kayla FC and not KFC? Because see, I was urging for some chicken just the other day. You sure that's Kayla? Let me see this. Kayla, or is it KFC? Kayla FC? No, I think that says KFC. Let me see. Because I wanted a 2-piece. Let me see if that says Kayla. Kayla, yeah, she my cousin. That's who Kayla is. Yeah, Kayla, see, this her sister. See, that ain't nobody but my cousin. And here is Stephanie. Oh, okay. Okay, that's reasonable. That makes sense. I'm like, girl, how you know that's the cousin? Stephanie. Now, I'm not saying that he do, sugar. But did you ever think that maybe Ryan has 2 phones? I mean, heck, with the amount of money that you're sending him, he may have 3 phones. He may have a backup of a backup. You know, as soon as she left the room, he went like this. Oh, hey, Harris. Yeah, what's up? What's up? Yeah, she here. She brought me 12 watches. I give you 4. Oh, and by the way, if she by chance mentions Kayla in front of you, say Kayla's my cousin. Bet. Honey, Stephanie, get with it, girl. Get with it. So it's time for them to get all cleaned up. All right? I'm sure they probably had a little fun. I'm sure it was all kinds of back cracks. So it's time to go out to eat. Lovely little area out to eat, honey. And he went like this. He says, I will have the lobster. Honey, Ryan having the lobster, the steak, the crab legs. He having dessert. He having the appetizer. Honey, he having it all. She says, that sounds so good. He tells her that he is trying to, make it up to her, that he wants her to know that he loves her and that he has made some mistakes. But he is doing his best to show her how much he loves her. Stephanie says, you know what? I appreciate that, Ryan. I really do. But I brought something else. I brought this. And she hands over her mother's ring to this young man. And he was like, oh, okay. She says, now the ring is in your hands. I could have just reached through that screen and just went upside her head. Girl! Ryan says that he got things he needs to think about. Here this 50-something-year-old woman giving a valuable, sentimental piece of jewelry to this 27-year-old boy. This is what you're going to use to ask me, okay, to marry me. You already got your jewelry. Oh, my God. What do y'all think about Rod and Stephanie? I ain't going to be talking about them too long. Let's move on. Lord, let's talk about Andrew and Amari, child. What a mess. Amari, honey, she finally made it home, honey. And who is there to greet her? Her daddy. Honey, her daddy was happy to see her because, honey, she had a time in Mexico. She was detained for 3 days, honey. So she was happy to get home. Honey, that daddy, honey, he went in on Andrew, didn't he? He come talking about, listen here, I am so happy that you're safe. I worried about you. Nobody was giving me any type of answers. Not even that no good Andrew. Speaking of that no good Andrew, I don't like him. I don't like Andrew. Look at what he put you in. Look at what he put you through. Honey, daddy was going off. And then he said, he's not a man. He is not a man. Did y'all see Amari's face? Amari's face was like, all right. She was like, oh, God. Amari says, listen, it is what it is, okay? All right? I went down there. I couldn't even leave the airport. I got detained. It was horrible experience that Andrew put me in, okay? But I still love him. All right? And I'm going to see, where this goes. Meanwhile, Andrew is having ice cream. He's getting massages. He's going on boat tours. He says, hey, since I'm here in Mexico, since I'm here at a resort, I might as well live it up. But see, I'm worried about it, though. I'm worried about it. Can y'all pass me that steak sauce? Andrew is a whole bag of giggles, I tell you. So it's time to talk to Amari. Now see, Andrew, he's full of wisdom. Now Andrew's bright idea is to have them meet in Mexico. That's his bright idea. And to somehow get to the United States. Well, we see how that worked. So Andrew, with his smart self, because he's intelligent, he tells her, listen, we only got a couple of days left. They only got 32 days left before the 90 days expire. And he said, we are, tight for time. So I was thinking, let's meet up in another country. I'm going to let y'all marinate on that. He said, let's meet up in another country so we can do this. And while he's talking, he's looking he's like this in the camera. I'm like, Andrew, you think you cute. What type of Scooby-Doo plan is this? She got detained the last time going to another country, and you want her to go to another country? Are you crazy? And then here's Amari. Amari's like, what? You want me to go to another country? She was like, I don't know about this, Andrew. And here's Andrew. Andrew's like, oh, don't even worry about it. I'm just throwing out stupid ideas. I'm just talking out the side of my neck. Andrew, it's time for you to go home. Andrew, as soon as your vacation over, please go back home to your mama and that daycare. You and Amari just need to cut ties, honey. Or you're just going to have to refile for that visa. Because, honey, your plan is horrible. How about this? How about you just wait until all the borders are open so she can come over to the United States? Quit having this girl and yourself fly here, fly there, fly everywhere during a pandemic. Boy, I tell you, Andrew is something else. Amari, please don't get on no plane and go no. Please stay home. Please stay home. Listen to your daddy. Please listen to your father, because, honey, I'm sorry. Andrew ain't it. Andrew is not it, child. But anyway, we'll see what Amari does, honey. Let's move on. Hey. All right, let's talk about Julia and Brandon, honey. Julia has a half a nerve left. She's over it. She's over the form life. So here's Julia. Julia's out there feeding the animals, and honey, she is having a hard time. She is grunting. She is stomping. She done told the chicken to shut up. Shut up, chicken. You'll get food when you get it. Don't try me. She said, I hate it. She goes up in the house, honey. She is hot as bacon grease. That is it. Meanwhile, you know them chickens, honey. You know they be having midnight meetings. Okay, all the animals be having meetings about Julia. Charlotte Webb style. They be like, now what we gonna do about her? What we gonna do about this new girl? We can't stand her. You know that go, bah, let's jump her. The pigs are like, I second that. The minute she step in this pig, I'm just gonna nudge her just a little bit. Honey, them animals, honey, are mad, honey. They're like, we usually get fed at 6 o'clock. She don't come out here till 7:15, giving us half portions, screaming, telling us to shut up. I don't like her. Where that Abigail, Amelie, what's her name? Where's she at? Where Brandon? Brandon come out here and talk to us. He ain't been out here in weeks. Honey, them animals mad, honey. And honey, Julia is upset. She says that she is tired of it. She says that she ain't here for no filthy animals. Okay? She ain't here. This is not what she thought America was. This is a hot mess. So she talks to her dad. And her dad is giving her some advice. And he was like, look, Brandon, he needs to step up and he needs to be a man. Julia was like, you're right. Julia's like, you're right. He needs to be a man. He needs to take control. And I was like, man and Brandon shouldn't even be in the same sentence. Young man, but man. Young man, man. Okay, now. So, we have Julia. Julia's pumped up, honey. Her chest is swelled up. Honey, Julia didn't even take time to wash her face, wash her hands. Now, she went straight to that bed. She got on that phone, and she was, Brandon, I hate it here. Brandon, I hate it. I hate those stupid animals. I am leaving. You understand? I'm leaving. Meanwhile, Brandon's on the other end. What? And y'all know Brandon, he at work. He's in pest control. He's probably underneath somebody's house trying to kill a raccoon. And here is Julia laying his butt out. You know, Brandon was like, Julia, I am trying to take care of this raccoon in the family. Now, what do you want? He couldn't say that, though, because he know it's getting recorded. Brandon said, what can I help you with? What is going on? Why are you so upset? Brandon, this is not what I thought it was going to be here in the United States. Julia said that she's tired of them ugly animals. She didn't come over here to clean no animals. She didn't come over here to feed no animals. She didn't come over here for none of it. And she is tired. See, she been tired. She is real tired now. What you gonna do about it? Brandon, what you gonna do about it? She said, no. Brandon said, now, wait a minute. He says, I'm trying to understand, when did you have this phobia for animals? Lord, why did he say that? Julia said, no. She said, Brandon, she was like, I hate it here. I'm going to leave you. What don't you understand, son? Okay? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of you not defending me to your parents. I'm tired of us sneaky into the other room. I'm tired of looking like poop, smelling like poop. I got chicken poop on my cheek now. Don't you see it? I'm tired and I'm leaving. I'm going back to Russia. I'm going back to Russia. You better make a decision. And so Brandon was like, listen, I can't talk right now. We'll talk later. She said, no. He said, listen. He says, I don't understand what the big problem is about you taking care of cute animals. She says, cute? She says, no, Brandon, no. Honey, she got mad and she says, I hate you. I hate the animals. I hate the farm life. I can't stand your parents. I hate the chickens. I hate the ducks. And I really, really, really hate you, Click. Honey, Julia said, I'm tired. I'm tired, y'all. Don't y'all see this? What's this right here? You know, the producer was like, girl, here's a rag, girl. Here, wipe off some of that poop on your chin. Girl, get that off. So, we have Brandon. He rolling down the driveway, honey, going 80. He goes up in there. He was like, Lord, let me talk her down from the ledge. He says, do Julia know how good she have it? We living here rent-free. Rent-free. And she out here griping and whining. She don't appreciate it. Okay? I have to save up so we can have something. Okay? I just had to take care of, a family full of raccoons. Let me go on up in here and talk to her. He said, what's wrong, honey? What's wrong? Why are you so upset? She said, Brandon, I'm not here to talk small talk. It's either me or the farm or your family. Brandon was like, what are you talking? She said, it's either me or the farm or the family. Brandon said, I'm trying. It's hard. Okay? It's hard for me to choose between you and my family. Brandon, Julia, I'm working on it. Okay? You're going to have to give me time. Julia, I said it's either me, the animals, or your parents. Choose. I'm tired of playing with you. I'm tired of it. Look at me. Look at me. I'm tired. Do you love me? It don't even seem like you love me. Because, see, if you love me, you'll man up. I'm going back to Russia. Okay, you're taking too much time. I'm going back to Russia. Russia, here I come. I'm going back to Russia. I told you I don't want to be here. I hate it here. I hate it. And so, here comes Brandon. Brandon said, I don't want to lose you. I love you. I will fight for you. I'm choosing you. Julia, in that confessional. Hey, put your hand up. Hey, put your hand up. Hey, honey, Julia had a different pep in her step. Julia said, I'm going to get an apartment. I'm going to get a house. I'm going to decorate it. It ain't going to be no animals. Ooh, Honey, Brandon, honey, that just broke his heart to say that. He chooses Julia over his family. Honey, he done got to cry, stop flying. Julia done got to cry, stop flying. They hug each other. And then we gonna have the battle next week, honey. Let the games begin, honey. Honey, Dad, Mama, and Daddy of Brandon's is going to have, it is going to be DEFCON 5. And I'm here for it, honey. I'm here for it. What y'all think about Brandon and Julie? What y'all think about it? Y'all know what to do. Leave it down below. Let's move on, child. All right. It has to be done. Let's talk about Natalie and Mike. Sometimes I don't even want to talk about them because, I mean, we already know that they're married and she's possibly pregnant, so whatever. Let's talk about it for a little bit. Y'all ain't going to be long with them. So y'all know they had a huge fight, okay? She called him all kinds of names. I call him a drunk, just a hot mess, low class. So it's the next morning. He bringing in some wood. And so she feels a little bit bad about how she acted the night before, the way she cut her shine. And so she says that she is sorry for how she acted. She's sorry that she overreacted. She may have handled her things. She may have handled it a little bit better. Okay, but she was upset. Ain't no need in taking it out on Mike. Mike, he says that he apologizes as well. That they're going to have to work on things. And look, Natalie's here. He loves her. She loves him. And they just going to have to work things out. Did y'all see that fake stage hug when they was by that chair? I was like, oh my God, here's Mike. How long are we supposed to stay like this? How long are we supposed to be like this? The producer's in the back. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, y'all can, let go of each other. But guess who's coming for dinner, honey? Mike's mother, Trish. Okay, she's coming over, and of course, Mike, he done told his mama all about the arguing and the fighting and the, Natalie giving back the ring. So, of course, the mother, she already has it in her head, I really don't care too much for you because of how you treat my boy. Okay, that's my boy. So, of course, Natalie, she knows it. She says, you been talking to your mama. Your mama know about that trip over there to Ukraine. He said, she sure do. She sure do. I told her everything. And so here's Natalie. So she know about me giving back the ring. He was like, yeah. Natalie was like, oh, Lord. So Trish comes over. They hug, and Trish was like, she seems like a lovely girl. She's very attractive. But when Trish was trying to make a joke, and when Mike was trying to make a joke, here's Natalie. I don't understand. What is this? What is this? Is this supposed to be funny? And so the mom's like, a joke. We're joking, we're just having fun. Mike, he's jokey, he's jovial. Don't take it seriously. We're just having fun. And so she was like, oh, okay. I don't understand this. This is not my type of humor. Y'all know when someone is being sarcastic or sarcasm, and then there's that one person who's like, I don't get it. It's like, oh, girl, if you don't smile, laugh. It's okay if you laugh. You don't take this stuff seriously. Anyway, child. So, of course, she didn't get the humor. There was some communication, blockage. Bottom line is, okay, Trish, she understands that Mike loves Natalie. But of course, from what she has heard from Mike about Natalie, she's unsure of this relationship. Well, it's time to go to dinner. Okay, I will say this, over there in Side Ditch, Washington, they got some nice restaurants. Every restaurant they have been in, it just looks so lovely. So anyway, they got their food, okay? And here is Mike grabbing the butter and the bread. I was like, now Mike, she gonna say something. Here comes Natalie. I don't think you should use that butter. Honey, that mama didn't miss a beat. That mama said, oh, he can use that butter. Okay? Butter is good for you. And she was like, well, I just don't. Butter is good for you. Here's Natalie. I'm just trying to keep him on the healthy course. Honey, that mama said, I said butter is good for you. It's good for your brains. Mm-hmm. That's what she told the producers. The producers like, now how is butter good for you? She said it's good for your brains. See, I heard that from Paula Deen. Mm-hmm. I heard that. I was looking at Paula Deen, and Paula Deen said that. So, yeah, it's it's good for your brain. So, I could pop off up in here. Okay, I could tell her, don't be worried about what he eat. He worked hard. Okay, he been listening to your mouth for 2 months now, however how long it's been. Let that boy have some butter. Natalie was like, who? So, of course, they start talking about the ring. And the mom broke it down. The mom basically said, both of y'all are petty. You gave the ring back because you were upset. Mike took the ring and he has kept it from you because he's upset. Bottom line is, both of you are petty. Okay? You want the ring back now. Mike wants you to work a little bit harder to get it. He ain't just going to hand over that ring to you. When you gave it back to him, that ring meant something. And you just tossed it like it was a piece of trash. So now, he's going to make you work for it. And that's not good either, especially if you two want to get married and have a life for yourself. Get it together. I was like, okay, Mama Trish. Okay. Now, see, she didn't break it down like that, but that's how I would have broke it down. I guarantee you that's how my mama would have broke it down, honey. My mama did not play no games. My mama was all about either you be with somebody or you don't. Ain't nobody got time for this foolishness. So anyway, after Trish, gave her some word of wisdom, Trish said, then listen, if y'all gonna be together, it's time for y'all to pick a date. Okay? Either piss or get off the pot. I mean, what is it? So, of course, that makes Mike and Natalie feel a little bit better. And, they're looking at a date, a wedding date. And, Trish, she said, now listen, I don't think I pushed my son, to get a wedding date. But listen, things just need to move on. I ain't got time for all this. And then the mama, after she done gave her advice, the mama says, I don't think it's going to work out in the long run anyway. It ain't really going to work out, child. Honey, they ain't going to work out. So, we have Mike and Natalie, and they're going to have, to choose a wedding date. 90 days, let's get it done, okay? And so Trish, Natalie, she was like, I like Trish. I like her. And I like her around Mike. Child of mess. So it's the next morning, and they are, thinking about a date. They say something about the second. Natalie says that she don't like 2 because her ex-husband and her got married on the 2 and it worked out terribly. So they picked April the 3rd, and she was like, yay. But of course she wants her mom and her family, there. So it's time to sit down for breakfast, child. And so Natalie tells Trish that they picked a date, and while they were sitting there, talking about, a wedding, she was saying she don't want a big wedding. And then she was saying that, they can't get married in a church because Mike is an atheist. And she said it wouldn't feel right. So the mama was like, well, y'all can go, look at all this land. Go on outside and get married. Okay, you got all this. You don't need to be doing all that fanciness. We can make it cute outside. Get some flowers. Mike said that you can get some flowers. You can make a little arch with the flowers I make it. That's what you do. While they're talking, Natalie's mom calls, and honey, when I tell you that mama was happy, that mama was like, thank you, Jesus. Somebody done took her off my hands. She says, congratulations, I love you, I love Michael, this is the truth, hallelujah, praise the Lord. Honey, Natalie's mom loved her some Mike, and Mike likes her. And Natalie even said it herself. Natalie said, Trish loves Mike, my mama loves Mike. What about me, girl? What about you, honey? See, it ain't the same reaction. So the mother was so excited and so happy for her daughter, and Natalie, she gets emotional and she starts crying. What y'all think? Let's move on. Last and certainly least, this ain't gonna be long. Let's talk about Jovi and Yara, honey. Now, as we know, Yara was feeling tired and, not sleeping. She wasn't herself, so she thought maybe she was pregnant. But she said there is no way she could be pregnant because they have been very, very safe and cautious. So she goes and she gets her a pregnancy test. And she comes back. Now, this is my thing, friends. When I seen that pregnancy test, I said 2 lines pregnant, 1 line no. So she calls her friend. Now, friend, somebody needs to tell you about angles. Did y'all see how her friend was all up in that camera? She was like this. Hey, friend. Hey, how you doing? Hey, friend. I'm like, girl, if you don't back up, honey, she had some all around her nose. It looked like she had been crying, or she had a hard night the night before, child. I was like, ooh. So, here's Yara. Now, Yara done took the test, and she said, you ready for some news? Fran was like, bet, tell me. She says, I'm pregnant. I said, pregnant? So I paused it and I looked and I was like, am I seeing something? 2 lines pregnant, 1 line not pregnant. Did I see that right, friends? I'm like, Yara, you ain't pregnant. According to that test, you're not pregnant. I seen 1 line. I mean, I did not even see a faint line. I seen 1 line. I didn't even see 2 lines. I'm like, girl. And then here's Yara. I'm pregnant, y'all. Y'all see I'm pregnant. Now, I'm thinking myself, producers. Now, y'all know that girl ain't pregnant. Y'all just want to embarrass her like that. Okay. All right. So, Yara, in her head, she pregnant. But we seen that pregnancy test. So, as we know, it's time for Jovi to come home. So, she goes to the airport. She says, I really don't know what I'm going to tell about Jovi. I mean, we know what happened last time I was pregnant. I had a miscarriage. He left for work, and he left me alone. I'm very upset about that. So, this is not a time for us to have children. So, Jovi, he gets off of the airport. Kissy, kissy, huggy, huggy. And she says, now, you pump your brakes. She said, now, I know you have not been drinking. He was like, what are you talking about? She said, you've been drinking? He said, I don't know what you're talking about. He said, come on, let's go. She said, what's in your cup? He said, oh, it ain't nothing but a Coke and a smile. He said, see, everybody on the plane was having the Cokes and smiles. So I thought I had one. She said, you lie. She said, I can smell it on you. She said, is that whiskey? She said, you mean to tell me it is 8 in the morning and you having whiskey at 8 in the morning? She said, what's wrong with you? He was like, I ain't got time. I'm tired. I don't want to talk about it. Let's get in this taxi. She said, we talking about it. And she said, yeah, and then it was in the cup. Did y'all see the sippy cup? I said, good Lord. I was like, Jovi, you were having whiskey and Coke at 8 in the morning? New Orleans time? Child, I guess. She said, get rid of it. He was like, don't be worried. She said, get rid of it. And he was like this. She said, get rid of it. He said, shut it. I said, oh my God. People all around looking. And he was like, where's that taxi at? Good God. So, of course, from jump, she's upset because he's been drinking. What a mess. What did y'all think about that pregnancy test, y'all? Now, where are they going with this? Let's discuss it down below. And that's it, friends. That's it. That's all I can give, okay? What did y'all think about 90 Day Fiancé? You all know what to do. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends, Bye.